Hello and welcome to another episode of Wartune Solo Adventures. Today I'm going to talk about a couple of different things. The first topic will be circuit quests. This is a game feature that's been around for a very long time. I'm not exactly sure how long, but it's been here for well over a year. It's also a game feature that's been mostly ignored by most players due to the fact that it's a huge waste of time and their rewards are not good at all. In the latest large patch, I think that's when they changed it anyway, the rewards got updated slightly to be a bit less useless. They're still not great, but they are okay, I guess, for at least for some players. So let's take a look. The event is a series of small quests. You need to do 200 of them in the span of 1 week. And if you do, these are your total rewards. You will get 800k gold, and then 4 million daru, 3,200 soul crystals, 3 of these supreme nobles chests, and 1 supreme royals chest. It used to be the case that these rewards depend on your player level, I think. I can't check because I'm level 80 obviously, but I guess this is mostly relevant for level 80 players anyway. And you will get a small reward for each quest, gold and daru, and then for every 10 quests completed you will get 200 soul crystals. Then for every 50 quests completed you will get one of these chests, and then for the 200th quest this supreme royals chest. So I would say the soul crystals are the main reason if you want to do this. So you get 3,200 here, and then these nobles chests contain 500, so that is another 1,500, and then 3,000 more in the big one, so almost 8,000 soul crystals if you complete all 200 quests. On top of that you will get roughly 200 whips and some soul seals, some crystal shards, and bounty scrolls and so on, minor rewards, some sepulchrum, 300. But I would say the main reason to do this is these soul crystals. I still haven't maxed out my soul, whatever it's called, the soul engraving. I wasn't around when the really good cycle of events was available, so I'm gaining these crystals fairly slow. So that's one of the reasons I decided to finish one round. I did so last week. The quests you are asked to do, you go to this Asima character, and then you get a quest. So there are a bunch of different ones. Many of them are the same as the different bounty quests you can get. For instance, this one, the Enchant Master. You need to enchant any piece of equipment 1, 2, or 3 times. There's also the troop recruitment quest, where you just recruit 200 of a random troop. There's also the whack-a-mole game, where you have to smack some creatures, and the QTE game, where you have to type in a sequence of letters. There's also an astral game or a quest where you just capture a few astrals, and then a couple of more easy ones. You can get one where you need to get a minor amount of guild contribution. Then there are a few delivery quests. Basically, you go and talk to one of a few different NPCs here in Cloud City, and then the quest is completed. Those take a little bit longer, but you don't need to actively participate. You just click here, and then your character will go to the NPC, and then you can click complete and then go back. Then there are a bunch of quests that are a lot more time consuming. There are a few gathering quests, one here in Cloud City where you need to get 10 flowers or something, I'm not sure what. And then a few others where you go to the different levels of the Sylph area, levels 1 through 4, to gather stuff. So those take a lot of time, obviously. But all of them can be done without actually doing anything. You just click here on the quest tracking interface, and your character will go there automatically, so you can do it and then go do something else. Finally, there are a few quests that are a lot more time consuming. There's one set of quests that require you to go kill 5 or 10 sylphs in the different levels of the sylph area. So that requires you to actually attack a number of sylphs, so that will take a long time. Then there's also a set of quests where you need to kill a set number of monsters in a random single player dungeon, so that can be any of the many dungeons in the solo campaign, which also is time consuming as well as eats up your stamina. So that's one of the bad quests. You can do all of this in the course of a week if you spend a lot of time. If you want to skip a particular quest that is time consuming or otherwise annoying, you can use this complete now button. It will cost 35 balance. You can use bound balance, that is still a lot, but you can also use the item called Imperial Seal that looks like this, and this can be gotten from this goodies link. You will get 2 from the first reward, and then you can also get them from the underground palace, I think it's called. And one of these seals can be used to automatically complete one of these quests. So last week, as I said, I completed a full set of 200, and I skipped all the sylph killing quests, and I also skipped all the dungeon quests, as well as a few more, and I completed the rest manually. And of those 200 quests, I used 63 of these Imperial Seals, so basically a third of the quests were annoying enough for me to want to spend a seal to finish it. So that can give you an idea of the amount of seals you want to have available if you don't feel like completing all of them, the quests manually. You can obviously, but if you get 10 dungeon quests in a row, that will be very time consuming and eat up all your stamina and so on. So I would definitely recommend stacking up these seals before you give it a try. Actually, I'm not sure I would recommend you to do this in the first place, but if you want to get some seals to skip the annoying quests, I have a couple of these chests here. It's the same as in the quest interface, but I still save them, so This Noble's chest also has some fashion cores. This one doesn't, but it has sepulchrum instead. And 3,000 soul crystals, that is the most valuable reward. And 200 stars, and I will sell this. This puts me at 15k soul crystals, so I'm more than ready for the next event. Yeah, so that's a brief tour of the circuit quests. In case you didn't know, any rewards got updated. Could be worth taking a look. But if you're maxed out on soul crystals or just don't want to spend a whole bunch of time, ignore these circuit quests. I have a couple of pieces of equipment here in my inventory that is some left over from doing these circuit quests. You will get a whole bunch of those enchant master quests. So to be able to enchant something, you need to have a bunch of pieces of equipment, and this is quite a common quest, so you probably want to keep a few different pieces to avoid spending a whole bunch of gold and luck stones just to finish these quests, because the success rate will go to 50% rather quickly. So get some of these, just any piece of equipment will do, but it's good to have more than a few if you want to complete the full run. Anyway, it's also the final day of this set of events, and I have a bunch of event chests as always. It's been a pretty good week again, good events, and I've gathered 222 skeleton chests, all of them for free, just from different events. And just like the last month, there's actually a couple of different exchanges. The normal one, which is this week, is Beast Soul themed, so you can get Beast Souls for opening. Okay, I guess these are the shards. Sorry, that's the minor one. Here are the regular one. So you can get all of these resources, and then a mount, one temporary and one permanent. 800 chests is quite a lot though, so this would be a good exchange. A bead of influence, 120 for 30. I'm not sure if that's the common rate or if it's a bit better. Anyway, they also added this special exchange called the Eudaemon Advancement Path. Here you can get the materials for the artifact and halidom, the rare ones, as well as all these 3 Eudaemon materials, and also Eudaemon mark shards. Now, I don't have either the artifact or halidom, so I will be getting these materials, since that would be a really good upgrade for my character. I've recently started soloing the Elemental Forest, and I can finish it on normal mode, so I can get the materials manually, but you get 3 of each of these shards and then 7 pure energy per run, so that's still quite a lot of runs, and so I am going to spend some of the chests buying some materials to speed up the process. Basically, I am getting, let's see, I will get enough so that 7 more runs will get me all the materials. So that means I'll buy 20 of these, and then up to 150 of these, and then get the final 50 from doing the dungeon. So which one was it? Let's see. I want to buy 10 soul shards. So hope I got the right one. Yeah. And then some pure energy. Let's see, I can buy. So you spend 10 chests per 15. Let's see, I can get. I start with 5. That puts me at 140. So if I do 10, yeah, I think that's enough. Basically, if I do 10 runs, I will get 30 of these, which is enough. 30 each, and then 70 of these, which would also be enough. So probably 9 runs to get all the materials. I'm happy with that. I don't want to spend all these chests if I don't need to. I could get all of the materials from running the dungeon, but it's not that fun, and I'm planning on starting doing it on nightmare mode as well. So 7 runs or 8 will be just enough. Okay, so I still have 162 chests. So I could open some. As of last week, the first part seems to be working again, so I will probably get some beast souls, but getting more mounts isn't really a priority for me. I would like to complete my collection of Eudaemons though. So and this 10 here, I think that's the maximum amount you can exchange. So basically that is 10. I can get 50 of these shards, or 10 exchanges for Eudaemons. I think I will get that actually. I read somewhere on the forums that there probably will be a few more types of Eudaemon introduced in the future, so getting some spare of these wouldn't be terrible. And if that's just a false rumor, then I'm not losing that much, so it's only 3 chests. I will get 10 of these. I still have 60 chests. One of these rare drops is the temporary mount, which isn't really useful unless I guess you can use it for class wars and stuff, but it's not that valuable. So, and the rest of the content is it's not super interesting. I could get 150 of these. Let's see. That's not even halfway for me to the next level, so that's not too exciting. Oh, let's see. So what else is available? $150 of these. That's not that interesting either. Well, let's see the regular then. I could get some of these. Oh, 100 That is... Still have a long way to go, so I could get some fate stones. But I think... Yeah, let's have some fun. And just open the last 62. So, because that will get me a few of these essences and warpath crystals anyway. They've updated a bunch of these. The rewards are a bit better. You used to get 2 of each, and I think now you get 3, so they've increased the amount of rewards slightly. So let's open 10 and make sure we actually get some. Oh, I got the temporary card. Let's see. So I still didn't get any beast souls. Let's open a few more and see if that's the case here. Yeah, seems I'm not getting any beast souls. That's makes it quite a lot less attractive, but now I've started. Let's open 10 more. See? That's a second temporary mount. I assume you can't recycle it. Nope. Okay, so I have 30 more chests, which could get me, let's see, so I could get 150. I probably should get these. But just for fun, I'll take that tiny chance at the mount. Still no beast souls, so it seems to be bugged again, or just an insanely low drop rate. But it can't really be that low, that would be stupid. So let's open Final 10. Yeah, so not a single beast soul, but that's fine. I got some of these resources anyway. So to round up this episode, I will spend some of those newly acquired Eudaemon shards to try to complete my collection of Eudaemons. I have 6 so far, which means I've spent 25 extra shards. I have 3 mages and 3 knights, so I would want to get one Scourge Mage and 1 Hunter, just because it would be nice to not have to store all these skill books. So I don't think I will save a few just in case there are new types in the future. I've also been getting a couple of shards from these. I think I've gotten 3 the last week, or 2 maybe, so at least they are dropping again from the bounty targets. That is nice. So let's roll the dice and try to get at least one of the missing Eudaemons. Sweet. So first try I get the Hunter. Means I've now got 3 of the 4 types. So that is really good news. I'll do a few more tries, trying to get the Scourge Mage as well. I'll do at least 4 more tries. Okay, so the first one was a Battle Oracle, which I already have, so let's try one more time. Sweet, so I only had to do 3 tries actually to get the complete collection. Let's see, can I... Okay, so you can order them, that is good. Oh. I would like to get all of them on the same screen. Isn't that possible? That is annoying. Okay, I'm not sure why that's not working, but I will update my team here. Perhaps this was the reason. Oops. It's a bit clunky, this interface. There we go, and then a tank in the front. Okay, fine. Means I have 7 more tries, plus any new shards, if and when the new types are introduced. So that is a really good result. The chests were a bit of a disappointment. They usually are, but let's see. I'll level these to level 3 or something tomorrow, because there will be an event for that, and see if that helps. Would be nice to be able to recycle these, obviously, but don't have too much hope of that. So let's see, what skills does this one have? Magic attack. Magic attack. Increased crit. Okay, so this seems to be some sort of buff focused. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, okay, so I got my complete Eudaemon team, so I'm very happy. I hope to be able to finally get this one to level, my top one to level 10 next event. I need, looks like 900 more, and I have 700, and then we get some back from the event, so hopefully that will be enough to get this one to level 10. Anyhow, I'll be back soon with another video, but until next time guys, see you.